Today, I'm pleased to share details of an exciting new UNDP-supported platform, the Adaptation Innovation Marketplace. With initial funding from the Adaptation Fund, the Global Environment Facility and the European Commission, the marketplace aims to accelerate innovative technologies, practices and business models to advance local adaptation. The program is made possible thanks to our partnerships with the International Center for Climate Change and Development, the Least Developed Countries Universities Consortium on Climate Change, the Global Resilience Partnership, the Climate Knowledge Innovation Community, and the World Resources Institute. I invite you to participate in this exciting new initiative. And finally, as we work towards COP26, UNDP is proud to join the government of the Netherlands and all of our partners at this summit to support local adaptation. And I would like to thank all of you for your efforts at this pivotal moment.
Hello, my name is Jaythma Wickramanayake and I am the United Nations Secretary General's Envoy on Youth. Thank you to the United Nations Development Programme for inviting me to address this summit today. Young people already understand the importance of adaptation. They are the ones who will have to inhabit a warmer, more unpredictable world, and they're not waiting to take action. They have proven time and time again that they have the skills, creativity, and ability to come up with solutions to the world's largest and the pressing challenges, often in spite of their limited access to resources. To advance solutions on climate change, we must be prepared to support young innovators by providing the resources they need to scale up solutions. That is why initiatives like the Adaptation Innovation Marketplace are so terribly important. We need a broader recognition that young people are experts on the issues that affect their lives, and as such, they should be valued partners in adaptation efforts. I call on all stakeholders to support and invest in young people everywhere and make space for young people in all their diversity at decision-making tables. I hope this year we can meaningfully support young people around the world who are seeking to build resilience in their own communities.
Hi, I'm Saleemul. I'm Director of the International Center for Climate Change and Development at the Independent University Bangladesh. And it's a great pleasure for my center, ICCCAD, to collaborate with UNDP in this innovation platform that they're setting up. We work particularly on locally led adaptation, and we look forward to exploring innovations on locally led adaptation together with UNDP going forward.
Friends and colleagues, I'm Srilata Kammila, the head of Climate Change Adaptation at UNDP. It is my pleasure to join you all at the Climate Adaptation Summit hosted by the Government of Netherlands. Today, I'm pleased to share with you an exciting new platform, the Adaptation Innovation Marketplace, or AIM, recently launched with our partners, the International Center for Climate Change and Development, LDC's Universities Consortium, Global Resilience Partnership, Climate Knowledge and Innovation Community, and the World Resources Institute. AIM focuses on sourcing the best ideas from around the world, building on UNDP's and its partners' extensive networks, supporting these innovations with financing, technical assistance, learning, networking to replicate and scale adaptation solutions. AIM will catalyze financing for these local ideas and innovations, connecting local actors, enterprises, and investors to accelerate solutions for impact for our communities and the economies. AIM will provide a thriving marketplace for ideas and solutions, crowding in public and private sector engagement for transformative adaptation action. I now invite my colleague to provide an overview of AIM and how you could engage with this platform. Following that, we're honored to have our core partners and key donors for AIM reflect on how they will support AIM and locally led adaptation action.
Hi, everyone. My name is Charles Yu, Investment Appraisal Specialist at UNDP. I am the contact person for the Adaptation Innovation Marketplace. Adaptation Innovation Marketplace has a four-pillar structure that are flexible to meet different investors and donors' requirements. The first pillar is sourcing, screening, and selection, where we leverage UNDP and our partners' global outreach to source and find innovative solutions for climate change at a local level. The second pillar is grant disbursement and management, where we provide funding directly to local organizations, communities, and investors. The third pillar is aggregated technical support and investment brokering facility, where UNDP and our partners will provide both centralized and tailored capacity building and investment brokering services. The fourth pillar is knowledge coordination and result aggregation, where we work with our partners to share knowledge and replicate successful solutions globally. Currently, we have two funding windows. UNDP is managing one grant funding program under the Adaptation Fund Climate Innovation Accelerator, funded by the Adaptation Fund and the European Commission. Together with Global Resilience Partnership, we are preparing a second window, the Resilience for Peace and Stability Food and Water Security Program, funded by the Global Environment Facility. Now, I would like to pass the floor to our donors and partners for their reflections and remarks. Thank you.
Hello and greetings from the Adaptation Fund. Over the last 13 years, the Adaptation Fund has pioneered promoting the involvement of local level actors, starting with direct access and more recently through additional modalities and funding windows. These include the Readiness Program, which aims to help strengthen the capacities of national entities to receive and manage climate financing and to work with local actors. Enhanced Direct Access, which empowers entities to directly identify and fund local adaptation projects, and the fund's Innovation Facility, which includes the Adaptation Fund Climate Innovation Accelerator together with UNDP, UNEP and CTCN, which aims to foster innovation in adaptation via a diverse set of recipients such as local governments, NGOs, community groups and others. These efforts are underpinned by the fund's policies, including on gender and environmental and social safeguards, which require that all projects involve and empower local stakeholders. The fund also promotes a culture of learning and sharing of best practices in locally led action. Thank you.
Greetings from the Global Environment Facility, and thank you for the invitation to contribute to this session. At the end of the day, climate adaptation impacts are local, and society's ability to adapt to these climate impacts depends on the decisions and actions of local people, local communities, and local businesses. Given this reality, it's crucial that local actors have the needed access to usable climate information, practical technology solutions, and finance to adapt to an increasingly broken climate. It's with this in mind that the CEO of the GEF, Carlos Manuel Rodriguez, is glad to have recently signed on to the principles for locally led adaptation action. The GEF's Least Developed Countries Fund and the Special Climate Change Fund will continue to promote adaptation action, which is bottom-up, participatory, and locally led. As one example, through the GEF's Challenge Program for Adaptation Innovation, we're excited to be supporting the initiative called Resilience for Peace, Stability, Food, and Water Security Innovation to strengthen local business models for small and medium enterprises investing in climate adaptation in conflict-prone areas. We understand the Adaptation Investment Marketplace, AIM, will help the Resilience for Peace initiative be successful in catalyzing much-needed investment for local adaptation. Thank you again.
The Global Resilience Partnership is an inclusive and diverse partnership of organizations joining forces towards a world where vulnerable people and places are able to thrive in the face of shocks, uncertainty, and change. We believe that innovation for adaptation at the local level is critical to resilience building. A key principle of resilience is putting people and communities, especially women and marginalized groups, at the center of decisions and empowering them to help develop equitable and sustainable solutions. GRP fully supports the Adaptation Innovation Marketplace through our deep experience working directly with communities, civil society, and national governments to help them ensure their long-term capacities and institutions are built for transformative change. Innovation building requires support to take risks. GRP brings extensive experience supporting innovations that have benefited over 1,100 organizations and 7 million people to become more resilient. We look forward to working with UNDP and all the partners in the Adaptation Innovation Marketplace to ensure we build a resilient future for all.
Hello, my name is Tom Mitchell from Climate-KIC, Climate-KIC is delighted to be partnering with UNDP on delivering the Adaptation Innovation Marketplace. Look, for 10 years, Climate-KIC has been developing the type of ecosystems that we need at a local level to help give birth to the type of adaptation innovation that we need to tackle the mounting challenges that we face from the impacts of climate change. What this involves is supporting business creation, helping young businesses reach the scale that they need to really make a difference. And we know that there is a huge opportunity in the adaptation economy now to meet the needs, meet those local needs, but at the same time, create value, create jobs, create growth for those businesses, and create the type of entrepreneurial ecosystem that we're going to need to be able to capture the benefits of the new economy. And the adaptation marketplace gives us an opportunity to do that. Climate-KIC looks forward very much to building the connections between the locally led business creation efforts that we have and the ways in which investors and the marketplace can help bring those solutions to scale. Thank you.
World Resources Institute is excited to support UNDP's Adaptation Innovation Marketplace. To spur innovation, we need to shift power and resources to local actors so they can identify and implement solutions that work for their communities. This is even more important now in the context of the multiple crises that vulnerable populations face. To support the marketplace, WRI will continue to share knowledge and increase understanding of locally led adaptation and innovation in the lead up to COP26 and beyond.
Thank you to all our partners for sharing these reflections. We look forward to engaging with innovators and building new partnerships in making AIM a collective success for impact on the ground. Thank you for joining us.